Hi everyone, I'm here to go over the MAP testing that we'll be taking this year, and I'm just going to give you a brief overview about it and show you how to log in this morning. First of all, MAP stands for Measure of Academic Progress. This is a benchmark test. It's a normed test, which means the results compare the student to all other students at their grade level who have taken this, and they've developed the norms based on those students' results. It's adaptive, meaning it's going to get harder or easier depending upon how the student answers the questions. So it's looking to see at what level can they successfully answer these questions, which means, of course, then it's computerized. Students are going to take it 3 times this year in Pasco County. The first window begins right in August and runs through September 15th. And then we'll do it again in December and in April, and this is in place of quarterly tests. So that first one is really just a formative to give us a baseline of information for each student. You don't give them a grade for it, and the test is untimed, although it does take, from what I've heard, about 45 minutes to an hour for most of the students to go through it all. So in kindergarten and first grade, you are taking a test in reading and math, and it is going to kind of span that kindergarten through second grade level content. You will need headphones for students to take this test. Second, third, fourth, and fifth, you're doing reading, math, and third through fifth are also doing science. No headphones required for any of these grade levels. All right, after you finish watching the video and you want to log in, you're going to go to your My Pasco Connect. You're going to see if you have the NWEA app already there. If you do not, you're going to hit the plus button, search for NWEA, find it, and add it to your dashboard. Next, you're going to see if you've gotten an email to log in from NWEA. My email actually said map-autoresponder@nwea.org. If you got that, it has a link for you to log in. If you didn't, you should be able to still click on the app, put in your email, and then click on password reset so that you can set up your password. And then go ahead and follow the steps and you'll be logged in. So now you can see that on the left, that login screen, what that looks like. And then once you're logged in and you want to set up a test session, you're going to click on that green boxed item, Manage Test Sessions. That's going to get you to the place where you're going to actually set up the test sessions. Before we do, let's just go over what test sessions are and what they are not. So it's just a temporary grouping of students that you're about to test. It's flexible. You can assign different students different tests while you're in there, so that's fine. You're going to set it up as you are the proctor, and you're going to use that to test that group of students at that time. And at the end of the day, students' tests are all suspended. It's not connected to your reports. It's going to follow the students. So when the student is pulled up, all of their results will be seen regardless of who gave it or in what test session. All right, you're going to get a document link where you'll be able to print all of the directions out. This is just a little overview screenshot of that. Once you're in and you've found your student, or the next step is to find your students to test. So you're going to click on that. It should have your name and all of your students will be populated for you. Once you've got your students to test, then you're going to, of course, assign what test you want them to take and assign any accommodations that they may need and are entitled to based on their 504 or IEP, and your support facilitator will help you with that step. The most important thing, I think, maybe at the end is whether you click Save Session or Test Now. If you are ready to go, the students are sitting in front of you, you're setting it up, then you're going to click Test Now. If you're setting it up earlier, which I would suggest you do, then you're going to want to save the session. When you save the session, it's going to ask you to give it a name, And what I would suggest is maybe something simple, because this is what students are going to be using to log in. So maybe your initials, your grade level, and the subject area. So I might do DW5 math if I wanted to test fifth graders in math. Once students are ready to actually sit down in front of the computer, they're going to go to My Passco Connect. They're going to click on the NWEA app, and it's going to pull up a login screen for them. Prior to testing them, you'll want to explain the purpose of the test, familiarize them with it. There is a video available, and again, I'll send you all the information and links on that. It's 4 minutes long. There's also a get ready video, which is 1.5 minutes long. And there is a practice test, as you can see, which is only about 5 questions. And again, it's going to be a little bit different, K1 versus the 2-5. Once the students are ready to sign in, though, remember, they're going to use the session name that you created, and then it will auto-generate a password at that time. And so they'll need those 2 pieces of information in order to log in. If you need to, you can pause a test and then resume it for a student. You can suspend the test and then let them resume it. And there is terminate test, which you'd only use if maybe the student was actually given the wrong test for some reason. Best practices. You want to go ahead and assign those tests beforehand so you're ready to go. You're going to want to make sure that the devices are charged. You're going to make sure you've got your headphones for K2. And then once students are logged in, you're going to need to confirm them. So if they're logged in but they don't see anything happening, you're going to want to go back to your dashboard and you're going to click confirm that they are actually ready to begin testing. And then again, you're going to get the Proctor Quick Start and Testing Tips guide that you can use. You're going to want to have them take their practice test. And I think that's enough information for now to get us started. I did get a little bit of information about how My School Online will be handling this. I saw this slide, so I don't have a lot more information, but I will work to get that for you. It said to have a Zoom room with no more than 5 to 6 students, so I'm thinking a breakout room. Have the camera on for teachers and students. Talk to them, walk them through logging on as you would if they were in front of you. We want to have them use Chrome as the preferred browser, and I guess they might have to disable their pop-up blocker, but again, we'll get more information for you on that. There are a plethora of tutorial materials and videos and documents that, again, I will send all to you in a separate email. So you'll have those resources for you. I just wanted to give you the heads up that this is coming, this is happening, and get you started on being able to log in and see how to set up a session. I'm sure you have some questions, so I set up a Padlet for you. You can use your camera on your phone to scan the QR code, post your questions there, and then hopefully everyone will be able to see the questions and answers for the good of the group. Appreciate you listening and working hard on getting everything ready for your students, and I will let you know as I find out more information. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.